Now, instead of the snow ending toward midnight, where everything can improve rapidly, it really hasn't ended until this 4 to 5 o'clock period. In some spots from east side of Topeka to Lawrence, it is still snowing, but in Manhattan, where it shut down quite a bit earlier, looking at roads there, that is not too bad. And we take a peek now toward Ag Hall and Topeka Boulevard, and there's certainly some ice and some snow out there to deal with, very much like what we had last week. The amounts at an inch or less. And so you'll have the car to take care of. You'll have your neighborhood issues to kind of work your way through. And there's your 29-degree temperature, a northerly wind at only about 5 miles per hour. And as we got toward 4 a.m., this winter weather advisory was issued. It was still snowing out there, and there is some impact from Topeka east. It will likely snow in Lawrence until at least 6 or 7, and likely into Kansas City until maybe 8 o'clock or later. You might want to hold off heading that way because there's already going to be morning traffic, and of course the roads are not great. The snow's still coming down, but you talk about heavy snow. We were mentioning the heavy wet snow with so much moisture working in, and that's what they got. Liberal, 15 inches of snow yesterday, and the Dodge City and Garden City areas anywhere from 5 to 10, and then closer to Wichita was in that 2 to 3 inch range. There's a look at the snow though that's gradually leaving, and there's the back edge of it running from essentially almost Atchison and getting down toward Valley Falls, Meriden, Tecumseh, and working down toward Osage City right now, moving east at a fairly quick rate. Northerly wind coming on through. We'll keep that all day today at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Shouldn't be very windy. Right now, though, it feels like 23 in Hiawatha and 20 in Kansas City. Not a very pleasant morning there. Actual temperature in KC's 28, Wichita at 31. Out to the far west, quite a bit colder. Numbers near 20. Wind chills almost in the single digits. And there's the area of low pressure that was close to Amarillo yesterday. The trough sort of opening up and weakening just a little bit, but there's going to be some snow from eastern Kansas over towards St. Louis. A lot of that will head into Indianapolis today, getting into Cincinnati, Columbus, and Cleveland as we go through. So for us, a lot of lingering cloud cover today, maybe a leftover flurry at times as we kind of work our way toward the midday period. I think we're overcast all night tonight, and then tomorrow clouds try to break up just a smidgen, but it's going to be really difficult to get sunshine. But once we hit Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, then it really brightens up. So for today, some morning snow off to the east, staying mainly cloudy, temperatures mid and upper 30s. We get roads to improve as we go toward 7, 8, and 9 o'clock. And there's a look at the clouds on Thursday, the partial clearing on Friday at 46. Still a little bit chilly, but once we get a stronger south wind and sunshine, that really helps out. This is going to be February 1st, a 54 high. On the second day of February, 64. Probably within 5 degrees of what they're going to get in Miami. Also pretty close to a record high for the date. That's also Groundhog Day, meaning the groundhog would see its shadow go back in the burrow for 6 more weeks of winter. And there's your wind on Monday, and then sharply colder into Tuesday and Wednesday. We talked about if the Chiefs get a victory, I think the parade is scheduled for Wednesday, and temperatures will likely be in the 30s.